Well, you know, Marcy, we drove all of Allegan County pretty much yesterday and saw a lot of water covering the roads. It's still out there this morning. It's receded a little bit. We're kind of in a black hole, and we're doing this on purpose. We didn't light up the area very much because this is what we're seeing. Pitch black roads, and then you look down on the side of the road and you see these. These are the orange flags that were put up yesterday on either side of the flooding. You're traveling 40, 50 miles an hour down the road. You see one of these flags, and then the water starts. If you want to walk with us, we do have some flooding on the side of the road here. You can see just how close it is. Yesterday, this was all up over the road where I'm standing now. It's not all that bad here, but about 50 yards away from the flag is where we started to see the water. On the side of the road, I don't know if you remember yesterday morning, we were in the area where that yellow car was off the road. It is still out here. It is on the side of this road. This is 142nd near 2nd Street. Now, yesterday I would have been in about a foot of water here. It has receded. It is just beyond this, but again, it's pitch black, so you can kind of see where our truck is, the light there. That is where the orange flag is. Just about 10 feet away from where I'm standing, there's flooding. It is very hard to see that. So if you're driving out on these rural country roads, assume that they all have some water on them. Look out for those orange flags. That is what you're going to see before you hit the water. That is what you want to look out for this morning until the sun comes up, because it is pitch black out here. Just about all of the east-west roads that we drove has some sort of water on them. It may only be a few inches, but that's enough to sweep your car away, so certainly be careful out here this morning. Reporting live in Allegan County, Jessica Wheeler, News Channel 3.
Jessica Wheeler joins us live in Portage now. Jessica, what can you tell us?
Well, Marcy, if you joined us at 6 o'clock, you know we broke that news on air that the suspect was in custody. We've since been able to get a little bit closer to the crash scene, and I just spoke with a sergeant who, again, confirmed he is in custody. We want to show you this scene here. You can see the dirt marks up here on the road, and there is the car crashed right there into the fire hydrant. You can see the airbags did deploy. Now, this all started as a police stop, a traffic stop on I-94 heading eastbound near Mattawan. The suspect fled and reached speeds of 90 to 100 miles per hour at times, flying up here onto the Oakland Drive exit, where he then again crashed his car right here. Now, we can tell you, like I said, the suspect was caught in the neighborhood on the other side of the highway. He's actually in the back of the police car here right now. The sergeant does tell me he's going to be taken to the Van Buren County Jail for fleeing and eluding police. Officers here on scene tell us they credit, again, 4 different departments out here this morning that helped them converge on this area, set up a perimeter. They locked down the entire neighborhood here along I-94, and then a concerned citizen saw someone running in their backyard, called police. They were able to converge on that area on the other side of the highway from where we are. That is when they took the suspect into custody. He went into custody without any incident. And again, he's facing several charges now, heading back to Van Buren County to face those charges. Again, we're going to continue to update you on this developing situation throughout the day. We do want to mention Oakland Drive is open. It does have one lane shut down, but it is open. It's going to stay open. Police do expect to clear the scene here within the next hour. Reporting live in Portage, Jessica Wheeler, News Channel 3. Well, Brittany, we want to remind viewers that Michigan Avenue and Gould, this is right by the Burnham Brook Center, they're both shut down right now. They're going to be shut down for some time this morning. We've moved vantage points. We want to let you see just how bad the damage is here at the old sports page. You can see where the roof has collapsed in the back half of the building. I'm told the entire roof has collapsed. The back portion has started to cave in as well because of this intense fire. You can see fire crews still out here working. They still have an aerial hose on this building, making sure that all of the hot spots are out. Now, we do have some video just live, still a very active scene. It's going to be an active scene for a while here this morning as they again work to contain any hot spots inside and then work on cleaning up this fire and investigating just what caused it. So if you do travel in downtown Battle Creek, this is the 200 block of West Michigan. Again, the Burnham Brook Center is right next to us. This is Gould Street. Both of them are shut down. The fire chief tells me they're going to be shut down for a while here this morning as crews still work here. So if you're traveling downtown, you're going to want to find an alternative route. Reporting live in Battle Creek, Jessica Jessica Wheeler, News Channel 3. Yeah, Aaron, we got here shortly after police crews did. At this point, public safety officials not giving us any information. They're still actively working on this scene. I'll let you see what's going on here. This is Patterson at Cobb Avenue. It is completely shut down, so if you're coming through this area, you need to avoid it. You can see where they're centered. There is a car in the front yard of a house, just a few doors down off of the intersection of Patterson and Cobb. This was originally called in as a car fire with a person trapped inside. We've been watching crews frantically work for the last 45 minutes, and I can tell you about 10 minutes ago they did put a tarp over the car. Of course, that is never a good sign. Police crews on scene, though, not giving us any information as to exactly what happened. We were watching them take apart the car, frantically working to get to a person who was trapped inside. They are still there working, but again, they've slowed down some and they have put a tarp up over the car. Now, I spoke with people who were here on scene, those who live in the area. They tell us they heard a crash and then saw the flames, and then police quickly swarmed this area. Still not exactly sure what's going on, but I can show you. I want to show you. We've been watching the tire tracks here, and there's some liquid going around the corner. We've been watching police crews with their flashlights look at whatever this liquid is and look at these tire tracks, trying to figure out exactly what's going on. We've also seen the door of the car and the headlight are here just off of the corner. Unclear exactly what happened. We don't see another vehicle to see if there was a crash or not. Again, there's a lot of residents here in the neighborhood. They tell us they heard some type of a crash and then saw the flames, but that's the only information we're getting right now. Of course, we're going to be out here on scene as police and fire crews are, and we'll keep you updated exactly what is going on. Reporting live in Kalamazoo, Jessica Wheeler, News Channel 3. Yeah, Josh, still very much an active scene here. You can see all the firefighters on scene, multiple trucks. When we got here at 2:30 this morning, there were more than 60 firefighters from 8 departments, including as far away as Indiana. Now, they're still working on hotspots. I want to show you some of the rubble that is left here. Not much left of the front part of this building. The good news is they do tell us they were able to save the back 3/4 of the complex here at the furniture store. They do tell us it was a tough fire to fight. We've got some video of the fire from when we arrived here on scene. The fire chief here in Quincy tells us that flames were shooting from the roof when they got called at 12:30 this morning. They arrived. They were able to immediately start defensively fighting this fire, working on the front portion of the building. There are a total of 4 buildings in this complex. They were able to keep it from spreading to those back 3 buildings, but they tell us it was difficult because of what's inside of the building.
Inventory on the inside it's packed. Floor to ceiling with furniture, recliners, beds, mattresses, the whole 9 yards. So it presented its own unique challenges to us as far as putting it out.
Again, this is Long Street Furniture Store. You can see just a very active scene here as firefighters watching hotspots right now, monitoring it. They tell us because of those contents inside, it's going to take a while for them to make sure that they have everything out before they can even get inside and figure out exactly what caused the fire. Now, we're standing on the shoulder right now of US 12. It's going to be shut down for a while. I want to show you right now, fire trucks still going by. Lakeland fire truck just driving past us. This is what we've seen